to start a 3-game homestand with that game. Here's McCollum. After coming off the pick. And now a 4-point.
It's a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that one.
Plumlee with the rebound. Plumlee's got his 3rd rebound on the night. McCollum with the ball. Westbrook picks him up. McCollum with the ball. He's got 10. Plumlee sets the pick for McCollum. With the shot. Misses off the right iron.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room.
And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Trailblazers leading by 4. There's 1:40 left to play in the 3rd.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Yeah, real nice shot selection there. I guess he's working on his buzzer beater form.
That's a reach, but perhaps that is the case. Or maybe he was trying to knock a bird off of the scoreboard.
You're about right. But I still can't figure that one out.
No, and I see no birds up there.
No.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
Outside Durant. There's 1 minute left to play here in the 3rd.
And you really thought that was going to be a gimme, but unable to convert.
Yeah, and a little self-talk, angry self-talk for himself after that miss.
Lillard from outside. And he gets it to go. Lillard's got 18 points in the game.
Really just a tremendous day for him. And if you remember, he was just as good in their last game.
Freak dishes to Westbrook. There's a screen by Kanter. Shot to stop the drought. Again, Durant missing.
And not a night he's going to want to remember. Just not really able to score the basketball.
No good from Lee. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Durant kicks to Westbrook. Tries from 16, and that's good off the glass that time.
One of the reasons they're behind is because he needs to become a bigger part of the offense.
Lillard up top. He's covered by Westbrook. Kicks it to Plumlee. And it's blocked. And out of bounds as the Trailblazers gain possession. Serge Ibaka has checked in for Mitch McGary. Durant comes in for Waiters. Freaks checked in for Gerald Henderson. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Payne. C.J. McCollum, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. Lillard comes in for Shane Larkin. On the floor for Portland. Lillard at the point with C.J. McCollum playing the 2. Alexander is out there with Aminu. And it's Bilal in at the pivot, manning the middle. McCollum passes to Bilal. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him. And the Trailblazers lead by 7. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the 4th and even 50%. And it's Freak missing. Portland's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. And Lillard gets double teamed. Alexander passes to Bilal. Lillard against Westbrook. 5 on the clock. Lets a floater go.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
Thunder trailing by 9. He dishes it to Freak. Off the mark and a bad shot there. Portland's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the 4th. McCollum kicks to Lillard. Fires the 3. Serge Ibaka pulls it in. Ibaka's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Durant, now the feed to Westbrook. 9 feet out, it's Ibaka. That time on the assist by Westbrook. 6 points for Serge Ibaka. Trailblazers leading by 7. Here is Lillard. 1:43 left in the fourth quarter.
Lillard has been playing really well. He has 20 points, and he's done a little bit of work behind the arc. He's got a pair of three-pointers.
And you know what? The defenders have that in the back of their minds now. They'll be on him a little tighter.
Cantor checked in for Adams. So he gets them both, and it's a 9-point ball game here. A minute 42 left to play in the final quarter. Westbrook dishes to Freak. Off target with his 3. For Portland, they've got more than 58% of their attempts to go down for them in the fourth quarter. They're 7 of 12. Plumlee with the screen. And Lillard kicks to Aminu. He in the posts. Ibaka on him. Portland no good that time either.
Oh, excellent interior D to force the miss.
His defensive ability is a big factor. I mean, there's no denying that.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Westbrook against Lillard. Screen by Lee. Now, here's Aminu. Defended by Ibaka. Picked by Lee. Lillard against Westbrook. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
It's going to take something special for them to come back now.
Well, I would say something special and some luck as well, or good fortune, however you want to phrase it.
Just no chance for the smaller defender to block that shot.
He's really, really good at using his size to free himself up for those mid-range jumpers. A master at it.
Here's McCollum. Drops it in from 11 feet by 7.
Really just continuing to increase the lead. This one should be easy for the rest of the way.
Yeah, and you know, Greg, at this late stage, a lead like that has a team really feeling quite good about itself, and deservedly so.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Serge Ibaka. That's his second personal foul. Shooting Oklahoma City, C.J. McCollum.
It's the first, and that increases their lead to 6. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
And that will add to a healthy lead after that trip to the free throw line. This game's finally gotten away from them.
Yeah, it certainly has. I mean, there's not really much they can do at this point.
Outside for Durant. 3-pointer. And Damian Lillard pulls it down. And so it's Portland winning this one. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
Well, Dame.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back, Ernie Johnson, along with Shaq and Kenny the Jet. Let's quickly move forward now to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Damian Lillard. He had a nice surge to start the second half, hitting his first 3 shots. And that'll do it for tonight. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin.
Do you feel like you've been taking too many shots from long range lately?
I don't know. That's probably something you should ask Coach. But hey, if I'm going to take a bunch of threes, I should at least be making some of them. And I did that tonight. So there. Who's next?
an offensive explosion tonight, huh?
For sure. But I got to give it up to my teammates. They were getting me the ball in good spots, setting solid screens, and looking for me whenever they could. Coach, too. He saw I was on a roll and kept calling plays to take advantage of it. Good night all around.
With just having joined this team, are you having any trouble developing chemistry with your new teammates?
No, I won't say that at all. It takes time to adjust to a new team, and that's no different here. I've already gotten to know a lot of these guys pretty well, and I feel like it's going to be a great fit for me. So I hope that answers you guys' question.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson here with my esteemed colleagues, Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. For tonight's game, we'll be watching the Detroit Pistons as they go up against the Oklahoma City Thunder. And for Oklahoma City, nice job they've been doing over the last 10 games. 8 wins and not having too many problems. And with a few moments here, we've seen a lot of coaching turnover. When you played, Shaq, what did you like in a coach, and what set the good ones apart?
Well, my coach had to be a triple OC. He had to be over calm, over cool, over collective. especially with all the media whirlwind in L.A., Phil Jackson is that guy. He kept things cool and collected.
We're coming at you from the Palace of Auburn Hills in beautiful suburban Detroit as the Pistons prepare to take the floor. Happy holidays, everyone, from all of us at 2K Sports. And do we have a present for you today? With Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. And, of course, Randy Ford. Since he's out of the picture, the team will have to fill his shoes.
Kevin, I thought he was really an important player for them, undervalued and not given the credit he deserved. That's not to say the trade was a mistake, but I think they'll miss him more than you might expect.
You know, chemistry-wise, I agree with you, Clark, because he was a glue guy. You know, he's a guy that kind of held things together for them in a few areas, and so not having him around might take some getting used to.
So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. The rugged duo of Ibaka and Adams in the middle. Russell Westbrook out there with Freak, and it's Durant in at the 3, the small forward. Here's Caldwell Pope. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. Here's Drummond, and that one is hammered home.
And the defense out of position on that possession, which allowed for him to get that offensive board.
Well said. Yes, he did. You're right, Greg. That's a tremendous jam on the putback.
What a great nose for the basketball he has, and such a strong finisher as well.
And so it's the Pistons getting on the board first. And it's Freak missing. Harris with it. Coming off a solid outing against Philadelphia. To the inside, Morris passes to Harris. Back to Morris. Takes it from 10. Good. And Harris gets the assist.
Oh, and look at how well he led him in there. Really, he passed him open for that deuce.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
That's the 3rd straight miss to start this game, and they're still looking for their first basket.
Jackson kicks to Caldwell Pope. Again, the Pistons good for 2. The Thunder have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. There's the dish to Freak. Tries from 16. Off the left rim and out.
Still scoreless after 4 attempts. Trying to take the lid off the basket.
Stolen by Westbrook. Inside, here's Durant. Shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for 2.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Outside Jackson. He feeds it to Caldwell Pope. Good on the triple. Caldwell Pope's got 5 now.
You might not think of him as a laser three-point shooter, but that shot was there for him, and he had to take it.
And a wide-open look for Freak. And it's off from 3-point range. Pistons leading by 7. And it's Harris off the drive. Outside for Jackson. Another 3 for Detroit.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run.
And that one's good.
And when he gets in his head that he's going to get to the basket, very little you can do defensively.
They set the pick. Top of the key, Harris. Lets the 3 fly. Thunder with the rebound. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Blazers.
You know what? A lot of three-pointers, but for me, more so, it was the shot selection on those three-pointers. I just felt like they were just too trigger-happy from downtown.
Detroit with the ball. They're on a 12-4 run. And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. So for Oklahoma City right now, Durant the 3 and Ibaka the 4. Freak is out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Adams in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Let's check out what Doris Burke has for us.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Trailblazers was simply terrific. He ended with 29 points, and he got there with his usual way. Just an impressive barrage of threes. It was a great contribution from someone who is considered a bit more of a role player on his team.
All right, Doris. Well, guys, coming off a performance like that has got to have him supremely confident right now.
No doubt. I guarantee he comes into today's game feeling there isn't anything he can't do on the floor right now.
Tell you what, Greg, I think he might be right based on that last game. I'm inclined to agree with him.
That shot by Caldwell Pope, no good. Oklahoma City leading by 5. Westbrook kicks to Freak. To the paint, stolen. Now Detroit moving it up. Here's Caldwell Pope. 5 points in the game. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul. Stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
And Morris drops them both. And so here is Oklahoma City. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Their last encounter was in Oklahoma City.
And they really squeaked out a close one in that last matchup. Came down to just a few turnovers that gave them the margin of victory.
Well, composure, execution, efficiency in a tight ball game is typically what's going to determine the winner.
Wow, the floor just really opened up for him on that possession.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all for good offense, but that was just a terrible reaction from the defense.
Now here's Freak, guarded by Jackson. Here's Hope. He scores, and he's off the schneid with that basket. 1 for 7 on a tough night for him. And for Detroit, they come in off a good outing against the 76ers in Philadelphia.
And if you look at the numbers, guys, I mean, what jumps out at you is the balance they had offensively.
Very satisfying road win because you're right. There was tremendous balance displayed. I mean, the crowd was basically stunned at how they were able to dismantle that defense.
That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. And the Thunder lead by 3.
I love how he establishes his post position inside before he converts.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, here in the Palace, let's give it up for your Auto Motion. There you go, man.
Here are the top shooters from deep this month. These guys have been raining down threes lately. 5th, Kevin Durant.
Well, it's not just that he's getting the baskets, Kevin, but he's been doing a great job of getting open for a shot. So it's a combination of making shots, but before that, getting himself open to take the shots.
Gerald Henderson, he's checked in for Serge Ibaka. Outside Jackson. He kicks to Drummond. He makes that one drop, only a second and 5 tries.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
Durant with a screen on Harris. Now, Freak. We saw him with 29 points last game. He tries for 3. Morris with the rebound.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Morris a screen. Drummond with a screen on Henderson. Here's Caldwell Pope. Drops in the tray. Caldwell Pope's got 10 points.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync. Tremendous communication and awareness.
The rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
Yeah, I'm not sure of the quality of that three-point shot attempt right there, going at it the way they did, but it all worked out for them.
Oklahoma City's gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Some solid defense from Harris.
Not really sure what he was thinking about on that shot. That is not high IQ basketball.
Not at all. I mean, he shouldn't even have considered taking that shot. Just a poor choice there.
And to look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Thunder.
You've got to like the consistency with which they're hitting that mid-range jumper.
They've gotten their fair share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too.
Looking at who's out there now. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And the first half comes to a close. We've got a close game going on here. Thunder lead by 1.
Ladies and gentlemen, Ladies and gentlemen.